I remember December 31st, we had an appointment, and that's when they diagnosed him with autism. The first thing I did, I remember it was January 1st, I worked. On my lunch break, I was sitting in the car just looking these up and calling people. And of course it was January 1st, so nobody answered. But I left messages.
Autism is diagnosed at a rate in 1 in 54 children now, and a lot of times families will receive that diagnosis, and within their appointment where they're told, hey, your child has autism, they are given a lot of information. And so they leave and they start researching on the internet what they need to do. And what they discover is there's so much information on the internet, they don't really know where to go. They'll call us, and I'll receive that phone call, and they'll say, my child was just diagnosed with autism 3 days ago, and I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. Can you help me?
Casey here at Easterseals Midwest called me back the next day. She set me up with the in-home training, which we got started like that next month, with Kelsey coming in the home and doing training with us and with Owen, but it was more teaching us how to deal with a child on the autism spectrum.
I'll take the time to talk to those people for however long they need in order to help them navigate the funding world, as well as the services world.
Those big teeth. What about this one? What's that called?
Oh, that's a lemon shark.
A lemon shark.
Owen came on board when he was a little over 3 years old. It was a matter of teaching him, first of all, that what we're going to be doing is fun. Like, it'll be okay. Like, we had to work on transitioning, coming inside, transitioning, leaving the car. We had to come up with protocols for that we also worked with Dad. So the nice thing about it is Dad was able to carry over what we were doing in the clinic, in the home setting.
We got into ABA therapy with Julie. So we really saw immediate growth in his language, in his behaviors.
No, I want this one.
He was talking more. He was more in tune to what people were doing around him.
Check, you're in.
Cheese.
Oh, you smiling?
Cheese, you're in.
I believe
You guys
providing
have pictures?
Owen and his family a way to communicate first and foremost is probably the best thing that we could have done for them. For him to be able to express his wants, his needs, and his desires, and to be able to talk with his father about things that are of interest, and they can have a really nice father-son relationship, I think is really important.
He was super smart. He just had to figure out the gap to where, how does he learn compared to another child? And my sister's a third grade teacher, and when we got the autism disorder, she said, that's not the end of the world. She said that she has kids in her classes, and she said the biggest thing is learning how to communicate with them. So.
Owen is just one of hundreds of children that we have helped at Easterseals in the Kansas City region. My hope and dream is to continue to help as many individuals in this area of the state that have autism, as well as support their families.